Hi, thought I'd just share with you some recent additions to my collection. These are vintage. They're not mega expensive vintage watches, but I thought it'd be nice to share them with you, see what you think. Three altogether. The first one is a Citizen, an automatic. Not something I would normally go out hunting for, and the background to this one is that a friend of mine found this in a charity shop, and we regularly swap watches and straps, etc. And this was part of a swap we recently done, that's the first Citizen I've got in my collection, and it's a little cracker actually. I can't find out much about it at all. There are some numbers on the back, which I've googled, and I can't really find out anything about it. I've started looking at images on Google search just to see if I can match it up. I'll probably have to do a bit more looking into that to find out what this model number actually is. It's a fantastic little watch. It's got a beautiful dial on it. It's automatic. It's non-hacking, but you can hand wind it at the crown. You can feel it as you're winding that. Really pretty little watch. It's 36 millimeters across, so it's quite diddy. The strap, the lug width is 19 millimeters. It's 42 millimeters lug to lug. It's got on the back that it's water resistant to 4 bar, and the movement is obviously a Citizen movement. It's a Myota's 8210, but just look, I don't know if I can get that to focus in, but it's a lovely looking movement. Ever such a pretty little watch, probably a little bit too small for my wrists, but I don't know if I'll hang on to it forever, but we'll see. But it's I thought I'd share that with you. I never ever find watches in charity shops, by the way. My friend seems to come across them all the time, but I'm afraid I'm not as lucky as him, and I don't know about you guys, every time I look I can never find anything, but that's quite a neat little piece, that. Then the next one up is something I bought off eBay recently, and as you've probably seen from my other videos, I'm a bit of a Seiko nut, and this is a gorgeous little 1970s Seiko chronograph. This one is 61396012. I think by the serial number it was made in 1977. It's 39 millimeters diameter, so that's a really cool size. The lug width is 18 millimeters, and lug to lug it's 44 millimeters, and it's a beautiful looking 1970s Seiko chronograph. I think I might send it off to the guy I use for servicing my watches. I think it's going to need a service. The chronograph is okay. Just set it off there. The reset's a bit sluggish. Not too bad there. When you reset it from about there, it's a bit sluggish getting back. And also, I don't know if you can see, there's a tiny speck of dirt on the dial. I don't think anything serious, but that could be easily cleaned. Well, it's stripped in the service, so I might send this off at some point to get it serviced. And also, you might notice that the bottom chronograph button there is protruding more than it should. It functions, but it seems to be sticking out more than it should. But that is a beautiful yellowy gold dial chronograph, and it's yeah, I'm really pleased I picked one up. Really goes nicely with the other Seikos in my collection. Okay, so that's the Seiko. Moving on, this one here, again the same friend that actually found the Citizen in a charity shop. Actually found this in a vintage watch dealer shop when he was on a small city break. He sent me the photographs. I fell in love with it. I said, "Yeah, okay, get it. See, try and get it for a good price." It's actually a chronograph diver, quite popular in the 60s and 70s, and I haven't got a diver chronograph, so I really did want to add this one to the collection. The condition is absolutely fantastic. The dial is silver, greeny silver. It's beautiful the way it changes colour in the light. It's got the 2 sub dials there. It's claimed to have been fully serviced, and I can believe it actually. The movement looks really good. The movement is a Landeron 248 movement, and I've seen the movement, and it looks in very, very good condition, and the watch keeps really good time. The bezel, there's no major scratches or dings on the bezel. It doesn't look like the case has been polished at all. Just start the chronograph. As you can see on the back there, it's got water resistance to 20 ATM 200 meters. It's an all stainless steel case as well. Excuse the dog barking in the background there. So yeah, very, very pleased with that. Very, very pleased. With it being a Landeron movement, carry on talking through the bargain. To stop it, the chronograph, you press the bottom button, and then to reset it, to start again, you press that, the top button. So you stop it with the bottom button, and then you press again for it to shoot back. Slightly different from what you call normal chronograph operation. As you can see, really nice profile. Very, very, very nice watch. Specs on this one, it's 38 millimeters in diameter, which is a really nice size. Lug width is 19 millimeters, and lug to lug it's 47 millimeters. Okay, so that was a quick look at 3 relatively affordable vintage watches that have just been added to my collection. Thought I'd share that with you. If you've got any comments, please leave them. It'd be cool to see them. And thanks very much for watching. Thank you.